Alright, let's finish up this last video here on the steps to dividing numbers that are not whole numbers. So the last step here is to divide and obtain the final quotient. Step 4. We're going to take -5 and 1/10 and see how many times it can go into 102 here. So step 1 states, okay, this -5 1/10, we're going to turn it into a whole number, which is 51. Jump the decimal point one place value to the right. And then for step 2, we're going to apply the same amount of jumps to our dividend. And then we're going to fill in the holes with a 0. In this case, it's just 1 0. So our 102 just became 1020. Now step 3 states, okay, for the dividend, for the 1020, we're going to take the decimal point and we're going to put an identical decimal point on the quotient side. Perfect. Let's clean this up. We're going to leave the decimal points visible so you can see exactly what we're working with. And recall that the -51, we're just going to apply the negative sign at the end. Negative divided by a positive will ultimately give you a negative. Alright, 51 goes into 102 twice. So we're going to place a 2 on top of the 102. If you want to stay organized, you place it right on the ones place value of 102, which in this case is the 2. So 51 goes into 102 twice. 51 times 2, that's 102. And 102 minus 102 is 0. So we got 3 zeros. Drop down this fourth 0. 51 goes into 0 0 times. Apply a new 0 in the quotient. And just for fun, we're going to go ahead and add a 0 there and drop in another 0. And 51 goes into that 0 0 times. Ultimately, we're going to be left with tons of zeros if we keep going on. Now, take the negative and apply it to our new quotient so we can have a final quotient of -20. And that's step 4.